In a report made by Forbes back in March 2020, there are an estimated 2,095 billionaires currently who have an estimated total of 8 trillion, which is 700 billion less than in 2019. With the unexpected outbreak of the global health situation, even these billionaires have been affected by the event. As such, some of these wealthy people experienced a fluctuation in their standing and even lost their title as billionaire. Also included in the report is that there are 58 fewer billionaires than in 2019, and this even lessened at the beginning of March 2020 due to the economic meltdown brought about by the global health situation. So, for today, we'll be discussing a list of the richest people in the world and where they are located. We'll also highlight some of their works and involvements that led them to their status as of now. Jeff Bezos. We're starting this list with the founder and CEO of the world's largest online market, Amazon, Jeff Bezos. Not only is he the CEO and founder of Amazon, but he also works as an industrialist, media proprietor, and investor. His current net worth amounts to $185.7 billion. Before Amazon was created, he was working at D.E. Shaw Group, a global investment and technology development firm based in New York City, founded by David E. Shaw. On a road trip from New York to Seattle, Bezos drew up the plan for Amazon and pitched it to his boss, but the latter was not impressed with his proposal. So, in 1993, Bezos left D.E. Shaw and started Amazon from the comfort of his garage a year later in 1994. He received an estimated $300,000 to invest in Amazon, and the company was initially named Cadabra, but later renamed it after the Amazon River. Originally made as an online bookstore, today it stands as a multinational technology company that focuses on e-commerce, cloud computing, digital streaming, and artificial intelligence. Aside from Amazon, Bezos is also invested in Blue Origin, an aerospace company, the Washington Post, which he acquired in 2013, and the Clock of the Long Now, also called the 10,000-year clock, which is a mechanical clock under construction that is designed to keep time for 10,000 years. Bill Gates. Known as one of the co-founders of Microsoft Corp., Bill Gates is also part of the list with a net worth of $120.7 billion. Before fame, Gates was a regular university student at Harvard in 1975, then proceeded to work with his childhood friend, Paul Allen, to develop some new software for the original microcomputers. Due to the project's success, Gates and Allen dropped out of Harvard and established Microsoft. Originally serving as the company's chief software architect, he later served as the company's chairman in 2008. Microsoft also produces its line of personal computers, publishes books through Microsoft Press, provides email services through its Exchange server, and sells video game systems and associated peripheral devices. Warren Buffett, popularly known as the Oracle of Omaha, with a net worth of $88.3 billion, Warren Edward Buffett is a well-known business tycoon, American investor, philanthropist, and is the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, a multinational conglomerate holding company based in Omaha, Nebraska. Through Berkshire Hathaway, Buffett owns stakes in Bank of America, Apple, American Express, Coca-Cola, Visa, MasterCard, Wells Fargo, Kraft Heinz, and Goldman Sachs. At the age of 14, he already filed his first tax return back in 1944 and made his first purchase of shares in 1962, a textile company called Berkshire Hathaway, of which he became the major shareholder 3 years later in 1965. Today, the Berkshire Company amounts to $500 billion with a single share of stock trading at more than $350,000 per share in early 2021. He is also a well-known philanthropist and is known for creating the Giving Pledge with Bill Gates back in 2010. From 2006 to 2020, he had given away $41 million to several causes, the majority of which went to Bill and Melinda Gates' foundation, and also to his children's charities. Mark Zuckerberg. Next on the list is an internet entrepreneur and Facebook founder, Mark Elliott Zuckerberg, with a net worth of $90 billion. He rose to fame when he developed Facebook back when he was still in Harvard in 2004, along with fellow students Eduardo Severin, Chris Hughes, and Dustin Moskovitz. When the application proved to be successful, he dropped from Harvard and continued to improve the application. And thanks to its successful launch, it made Zuckerberg the world's youngest self-made billionaire at the age of 23. Although Zuckerberg admitted that he no longer uses the application, he still serves as the chairman and controlling shareholder, and chief executive officer at Facebook. Hailed as the world's largest networking service, the company's revenue is mostly generated through advertising. In 2015, Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, founded the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative, of which both serve as the CEO. Their charity seeks to leverage technology to fix societal ills, such as improving the access of quality of education, reforming both the criminal justice system and the United States immigration system, improving housing affordability, and eventually eradicating all diseases. Larry Ellison. Included also on today's list is a businessman, magnate, and co-founder of the Oracle Corporation, with a net worth of $86.9 billion. He also serves as the executive chairman and technology officer at Oracle Corp. Oracle is the second largest software company and provides a wide variety of cloud computing programs as well as other software such as Java and Linux, and the Oracle Exadata computing platform. Before his breakthrough, Ellison worked at Ampex, an electronics company where he met his future partners, Bob Miner and Ed Oakes. After working at Ampex, he joined Precision Instruments and worked as the company's vice president of research and development. It was not until 1977 when Ellison, along with his two colleagues, co-created Software Development Laboratories, SDL, which later gave birth to Oracle, the first commercial relational database program to utilize structured query language. Bernard Arnault, the CEO and chairman of the French multinational corporation and conglomerate specializing in luxury goods, LVMH, Moët Hennessy, Louis Vuitton, Bernard Arnault is also included as one of the richest people in the world. With a net worth of $155.4 billion, he is the richest person in the fashion industry, ahead of Zara's Amancio Ortega. His wealth stems from investing in luxury brand chains, but most of his wealth comes from the 41% stake in LVMH he controls through his company, Christian Dior. Before he invested in the fashion industry, he was a trained engineer and worked first at his father's construction firm, Ferret Savinel, which he took over in 1971, then later turned into a real estate company called Farinel Inc. in 1978. Carlos Slim Helu. Carlos Slim Helu is a Mexican business magnate and investor with a net worth of $43.6 billion. He holds the title of wealthiest person in the world from 2010 to 2013 by Forbes Business magazine. He was able to amass great wealth through Grupo Carso, a holding company that holds an interest in several other companies that operate in the industrial, retail, infrastructure and construction, and energy sectors. Alice Walton, the heiress to the fortune of Walmart and the only daughter of its founder, Sam Walton. Alice Louise Walton owned over $11 billion in Walmart shares. Contrary to her siblings, Walton focused on curating art rather than working at Walmart. She has a net worth of $67.3 billion, and she and her brothers own more than a 50% stake in the company. Walton opened the Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art in Bentonville, Arkansas, where the works of Norman Rockwell, Andy Warhol, and Mark Rothko are featured. Larry Page. Lawrence Edward Page, or popularly known as Larry Page, is also included in this list with a net worth of $81.4 billion. He is a computer scientist and internet entrepreneur who is popularly known for creating Google with Sergey Brin. Aside from Google, he also served as CEO of Google's parent company, Alphabet. In 2019, he and Brin stepped down from their roles at the company and turned over the helm to Sundar Pichai, who now holds both companies. Used as the largest search engine on the internet, Google accounts for more than 70% of global online search requests. It expanded in 2006 by purchasing YouTube, which is the biggest platform for user-submitted videos. He is also the founding investor of space exploration and asteroid mining company Planetary Resources, and also invested in Opener and Kitty Hawk. Elon Musk. Of course, this list would not be complete if it didn't include the Tesla CEO, Elon Reeves Musk, a popular business magnate, industrial designer, and engineer. He is also the CEO, chief designer, and founder of SpaceX. He is also the founder of the Boring Company and co-founder of Neuralink. Neuralink is developing brain-machine interface devices to help individuals suffering from paralysis and potentially allow users to mentally interact with their computers and mobile devices. The Boring Company, on the other hand, hand, develops boring machines for drilling tunnels for underground public transportation systems, which would mitigate traffic congestion in major cities. Aside from his wealth, he's also known for his cryptic messages that he shares on his Twitter, as well as unscientific stances. He owns 21% of Tesla, but has pledged more than half his stake as collateral for loans. Forbes has discounted his stake to take the loans into account. Currently, his net worth is at $181 billion, and he was also the co-founder of PayPal. Amancio Ortega. Spanish billionaire and businessman Amancio Ortega Goana also makes it to this list as the founder and former chairman of Inditex. Founded in 1963, the Inditex Group owns Zara and several men and women's retail apparel, footwear, and home textile businesses. The company went public in 2001, and the group designs, manufactures, distributes, and sells its product in more than 7,000 stores around the world. Inditex is the biggest fashion group in the world and operates over 7,200 stores in 93 markets worldwide, where Zara, Bershka, Pull&Bear, Massimo Dutti, and Stradivarius are among the well-known names. So, what do these people have in common? Most of them are investors who are also technological innovators or have a hand in retail. But the key role here is the focus on the value of an investment. Some of them inherited their wealth, but they did multiply its value in the long run. Despite being somewhat affected by the global health situation, these individuals made the most of it and propagated their ideas into fruition. And that concludes the list of the richest people in the world that we curated for you today. If you want more of this content, please click like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching.